Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys, and I'm here to help you with your Christmas shopping. If there's a geeky guy or gal on your list and you just can't think of something to get them, I would suggest you look into these very unique timepieces. Now, either of these watches would make a very unique gift. The red one is the Pebble smartwatch. It actually talks via Bluetooth to your phone, and so on the screen you actually get the name and number of who's calling you. And if there's a text message, you can read the text message right on the screen. You don't have to pull the phone out of your pocket. The white one is from a company called Tokyo Flash. They make very unique watches. Every month they come out with a new design. And their thing is making watches that are conversation pieces. They make it so that there's a little trick to telling the time on the screen. If someone just glances at it, they wouldn't be able to tell what the time is. Let me see if I can angle it here. But if you look at it just right, you can actually see the time, and it gets people to ask you, hey, is that a watch? Where'd you get that? How can you tell the time? Now, I haven't worn a watch for the past 20 years, but I did start again just recently with the Pebble smartwatch. I originally thought when I got this that it was basically going to be for lazy people who can't bother to pull their phone out of their pocket to see who's calling them, to see what the message is. But this has come in so handy, I can't believe it, and I wear it every day now. And my wife would like a Pebble smartwatch because in her job there's lots of meetings and she does lots of training. And the rule in the training session is that no one can be using their phone. Well, you don't really need to use your phone if you have this. If you're waiting on a text or if there's a call that comes in, something important, you might have to excuse yourself and go out. You can just look at your wrist, see who it is that's calling, see what the text is without involving your phone directly at all. And I like it because I don't have to drag my phone with me everywhere. During the day, I don't have to keep it in my pocket. If it's anywhere in the house via Bluetooth, I'll get the notification here that there's a call coming in. I can see if it's somebody I want to run over to the phone and answer. I can also see the text messages. Now, the communication is one way. You can see who's calling, but you can't answer the call, though you can press a button and send them to voicemail. Also, with the text, you can read, I think, up to 5 texts. You can go through the screens of them, but you can't answer back, which is fine because I wouldn't want to try to type on a little watch face anyway. The Pebble smartwatch comes in a variety of colors. The battery in it holds, if you're lucky, a week's worth of charge. I'll get several days out of it before I have to charge it. The main thing that seems to determine how often you charge it is how often you turn your wrist, because it's got a cool thing on it. Normally in daylight you can see the time, no problem, but if it is dark, you have trouble making it out. If you flick your wrist, it activates a little motion sensor inside and it illuminates for 5 seconds. There are different watch faces you can have on it. I particularly like this one, but you can see some of the others. Some kind of unique, some emulating analog. Also, there are a number of apps available for this. One that comes built in is a music player. This can actually control the music player on your phone to go to the next song, increase the volume, and so forth. They're writing new apps for it all the time. One that I've heard about recently that I'm interested in, I'll have to go see about downloading it, gives you the up-to-the-minute sports scores on a particular game that you're interested in. The Pebble smartwatch goes for $150. I'll put a link to their website down below. The last time I checked, they had all the colors in stock except for orange. That seems to be a big seller this year. And if you want to see a more thorough review of this watch, also I have tried it out in the shower. There is a video of that. Also taken it to the pool. So I'll put up those various video links here if you want to click on those and see more about the Pebble smartwatch, see if this might be that gift idea you're looking for. Otherwise, there are the Tokyo Flash very unique watches. They make a new model each month, and they seem to make only a limited number, the story is, and so there will never be too many people in the world who have the very same watch that you have. This particular model is the geeky stencil, and the trick behind it, if you can see there, is you don't look at the lines, you look at the negative space between the lines to see the time, and as you can see, it is 10:24. Now, if you're having trouble making it out until you get used to it, if you hit the button up here to turn on the light, that can make it easier to make out time. It's now 10:25. Now, it just has the 2 buttons. This doesn't do a lot of fancy stuff. It doesn't connect to your phone. It does have an alarm that you can set. And I picked a model that is relatively easy to see what the time is compared to some of the models they have. Some of them, they're really out there. But if you want to watch as a conversation piece, it's an interesting idea. Somebody notices you're wearing it, asks you the time, you glance at it, but when they look at it, they have no idea what it says. This particular Tokyo Flash model, the geeky stencil, goes for about $150, so it's about the same as the Pebble smartwatch. They do have some more and less expensive. If you're thinking of ordering this for Christmas, I'll put a link down below. You can check it out there. They do have them in different colors. They will be shipping it, though, overseas, so you'd have to order it a little bit before Christmas in order to be sure you have it in time. If you'd like to see a more thorough review of this, I do have one, and I'll put a link to that video right here. If neither of these watches are what you're looking for, be sure to subscribe because we'll have more gift ideas in the coming weeks.